stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out a couple cards from a deck big enough to shuffle from this box of cards that I have to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first couple cards, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay, just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. While I was saying all of that, I was getting distracted by the solar plexus chakra, so that could definitely be a very, very significant chakra for someone. But the first card that I have has the number 222. That could also be a very significant number for someone. It also has the number 999. It says, the past does not define you. It does not define the future. You do. So there could be something here like, I don't know. There could be something here about like a self-fulfilling prophecy. But I'm also feeling that I think like assuming the worst is something that really holds you back. I think facing the unknown is very challenging. You know, not just for you, just for people in general, just for humans. I feel like there's like this feeling of like feeling like you need to know, and the universe and your spirit guides want you to get more comfortable with the unknown, especially so you can grow and expand and express yourself in a more spiritual kind of way. With 999, there could be something here about your purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. Trust that finding balance within yourself and in your life is really going to encourage others to do the same. And that's really going to help us find more balance on a collective kind of level. Don't underestimate the power that you have and the potential that you have. We all have potential and we all have power. We always have power. And that's why it matters so much how we show up, because that power is always expressed. And for your second card, we have Leave It Up to the Divine, which really, really confirms that message of like the universe and your spirit guides wanting you to get more comfortable with the unknown. They really, really want you to get comfortable with that for a reason. To be fair, you deserved to learn how to be comfortable with the unknown when you were growing up. And now it's kind of like the universe and your spirit guides are here to help you with that, to help you have a fair chance to see yourself and the universe for what they truly are. And I saw the number 333, so there is something here about growing and expanding and expressing yourself. I feel like using your voice, you have a lot more power and potential than you allow yourself to see. And I think it's not being so hard on yourself that will really help you see your worth and what you actually deserve. People around you don't define those things. You do. There's definitely something here about defining things. I'm not sure how that could be significant. It's pretty vague. But now I'm going to use the Prisma Visions Tarot to look deeper into this to see what exactly wants to come through for you. So for your first card, we have, the Nine of Swords. I already felt a lot of anxiety in this energy. 432, and I'm feeling this anxiety for a reason. You're feeling this anxiety for a reason. I first want to say that it's okay to feel anxious, to feel fear. You're human, you're supposed to. It's supposed to protect us, but sometimes we go through traumas at a young age that kind of, like I feel like there's something here about calibrating your anxiety so that way you really only feel it when you are in true danger instead of perceived danger. There's also Mars and Gemini on this card, and I think it's interesting actually, the 999, and we have a number 9 here. I really feel like your fears are trying to show you something about your purpose, about how you could make a difference, how you could, there's something here about how like your fears and building a better relationship with your fears, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, and it's going to help bring the collective a lot of abundance. But also don't worry about the collective right now. You really, really need to be focused on your own energy before you even consider, bigger picture kind of things. It's okay to focus on yourself right now. Maybe there's something in the world that you can't control that's challenging to accept, and the universe and your spirit guides they don't want you to focus on that. Focusing on yourself is enough. You can make a difference just by doing that. And at 6 minutes in the video, especially looking at it at 6 minutes, 6 seconds, 666 could be a significant number for someone. I almost said a significant card. But also I felt something here about mirroring yin and yang. Pisces might also be a significant zodiac sign. For your next card, we have the 2 of Swords with the Moon and Libra. There's a lot of air energy here, and I feel like you may be more comfortable with being in your head and, internalizing your thoughts and your feelings and your passions. And I feel like you could really use this to your advantage. The universe wants you to, bring your inner world outward more. But like being comfortable in your head, that's a strength in like a spiritual mental health kind of way, if that makes sense. With the 2 of Swords, I really feel like the universe and your spirit guides want you to focus on building up your self-confidence, learning how to believe in yourself and learning how to trust yourself, so that way you can make decisions about you and your life rather than, looking outside of yourself for the answers that you need. The moon energy could be very significant for someone. I'm also feeling the Tower. If you're in a situation that brings you anxiety, I feel like slowing down and expressing yourself are going to be helpful for you. The universe may even be trying to communicate with you through writing or through some way that you express yourself. And with 222 saying how that feels like it could be a very significant number, it's very interesting that we have the 2 of Swords. Actually, we have the 9 of Swords, 999, 2 of Swords, and 222. So that's really, really interesting. That makes me think that your purpose has something to do with finding balance within yourself first, and then using what you learned from finding balance to make a difference in some way. For your last card, we have the Lovers, which, yes, this card is kind of messed up. But we do have more Mars energy, more Gemini. That's interesting. Gemini feels like it could be a very significant zodiac sign for someone. It could be your own zodiac sign. I also felt how there could be like a zodiac reading out there somewhere, like a Gemini reading that's significant from some reader. It's not going to be me. But yeah, I mean, if that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. But with the Mars energy coming through again, this really confirms that you are in a challenging situation. The universe and your spirit guides recognize that it's challenging. They feel you in a way, but they also want you to know that you are capable of handling this situation, of navigating your way through it. It's supposed to be scary to teach you something. But with the Lovers here, I feel like the biggest commitment you need to be focused on making is the commitment to yourself. Don't focus on love right now. Stay focused on loving yourself. And I also feel like the Lover's card could be like a specifically significant card. I don't know. If you have tarot cards, maybe read what that means, research about what it means. But I feel like there's also something here to learn about duality, masculine and feminine energies, and there's a lot of spiritual things that the universe and your spirit guides want to teach you. So don't close yourself off from any communication that you may get from them. And I have this reminder showing up on my phone right now that says journal about master dates. So master numbers could be significant signs for you, 22, 33, 44, and so on. And journaling, I feel like writing is significant in some way, especially when it comes to communicating with the universe and your spirit guides. If you already write, I highly recommend listening to music while you write. I feel like the universe and your spirit guides want to show you something about that. But that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really does mean a lot, and it really does make a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.